Hi everyone, you alright? Alan here once again. Yeah, how is everybody? Like to give a big massive shout out to Secret Blackburn and all the Blackpool bloggers as well. Yeah, I tell you something, it's been a bit of a cold one, hasn't it? I'm just seeing what's going to happen. Yeah, went out today. Yeah, went to, where did we go? We went to Fine Foods. Yeah, had to get some stuff. What did we get? We got some beef burger. I ended up getting some beef burgers, and what else did I get? And where else did we go? Went to B&M. Had to get some orange juice. Well, that's where we went. And where else did we go? Oh yeah, we had a sneaky trip to Food Warehouse. Yeah, yeah. I have. And where else was there? Tesco. Yeah. I have started to notice that tomatoes and other vegetables are coming more available. I think what's happening there is that that the suppliers are getting the message that these growers are they are growing stuff, but they weren't selling the selling the produce at a price that the supermarkets wanted, but I reckon that that situation has basically sorted itself out. The buyers for the supermarkets have lost it a little. They lost because they just seeing if Henry's here. Yeah, they've had to relent and pay the higher prices for the produce because at this moment in time it is, shall we say, and not it's because like when you have like say tomatoes and stuff like that, right? It has to be in a warmer conditions to be grown, and the growers wanted more money for the produce to cover their costs. Yeah, and they weren't really wanting to pay that price. Same with cucumbers and other peppers and stuff. They weren't willing to pay the prices, and yeah, it was just one of those things. And one of the other things that's happened is Silicon Bank. Silicon Bank has gone bust. Yeah. They're basically lent money to Silicon Valley startups, but it goes to show that, you know, banks are, how can I put this? They're not liquid enough. And it's like what I was saying before. You've got to be careful of which banks that you do use. Or, you know, do they have questionable liquidity? Yeah, this is one of the things you're going to have to think about. And this is why you've got to be very wary about your bank. I've been hearing a lot of horror stories of late. A woman went to the Halifax and she has a current account. I won't mention her name. And she went in to the branch to deposit some money. And what happened was she went in and she took her bank book and card and everything. And she put her book on the counter with her money in, and the cashier took it to put it in, and she got taken into an office. She says there's £5,000 here. Where's it coming from? And she said, I run a business, and I need to deposit this into my account. Oh, right. And then she says, just stay there a minute. I'm just going to go and have a chat with manager. And yeah, she said she came back and she says, she went all red-faced and she said, I'm sorry, but you can only deposit half and you'll have to come back tomorrow. And she said, what? I can't deposit? Yeah, you've got a deposit limit on your account. And she turned round and said, since when? She says, 2 months ago. It's over 2 months since she came in. And she said to him, well, you know, I'll just put half in. So she did. And, you know, she went in the next day and put the other half in. And she got served by a different cashier this time. And it went in. But, yeah, you know, this is happening more often. It's what they call a daily deposit. If you have a daily deposit, yeah, you can only put so much in a day, you know. So how do shops do that? You know, I'm wondering about small businesses. You know, I'm just waiting. As I said, I'm just waiting for Henry to turn up. So, yeah. So it's bad for business. So what I'm saying to people is, if you're going to have if you're going to have a business account, just have one business account with with different banks, so that you're not being inconvenienced. Like, it's also one of the other things that I've been hearing about, that a lot of banks are turning round and saying you can only draw so much per day. Say if you've got a lot of money in your account, right? They will say to you, well, you can only draw this much per day. And yeah, it was quite a bit of a shock to her. I said, and then she said, like, what happens if I've got a big bill to pay? She says, well, you'll just have to pay it over the 2 days. So, you know, so there's going to be draw limits, pay-in limits that you can put in. Bit ridiculous, really, you know. But the other thing I mentioned in one of the videos, if you have any credit, it's about time that people took this more seriously. If you've got debt, get rid of it, because at the end of the day, it's only going, pardon my French, it's going to turn around and bite you in the arse. And it's same with mortgages. Try and get it paid off and get rid of it, you know. So have a chat with your building society or bank or whoever's done your mortgage, and see if you can get it paid off sooner rather than later. Because, you know, it's getting more and more and more expensive to have those types of things hanging around your neck. And it's not brilliant at all. So, you know, like I was looking online and I was going through what's going on. Food inflation's gone up at least 12%, and I'm just waiting and seeing what happens. Hopefully tomorrow, yeah, we'll get some more things done. We'll go out and get some more stuff. I've got some milk to pick up as well, so at Lidl, and get some of that done and get it done with. Well, you know, it's getting to quite iffy outside. We've had snow. Now I'm just waiting to see what happens next. Yeah, they were showing a thing about Blackburn railway station, about putting some plants and stuff there. Bit of a bad idea because the place would just get trashed like it usually does. Yeah, they'd have to put more CCTV in the area because you know, you get all the idiots hanging around there. And I'm just waiting to see what's happening about Morrison's, because they've you know, been making a lot of losses of late. So we'll just have to see what happens. Yeah. So hopefully, yeah. I'm gonna bugger off now, and I'll most probably up tomorrow, which will be Wednesday. Yeah, which will be Wednesday. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah. Oh yeah, we did. As I said, we went to Food Warehouse. So yeah, if you ever see me out and about, come up and say hello, because I'm not. I don't bite or anything. You know, it'll be. It'd be good to meet some of you lot. You know, come up and say hello. Like I said, yeah. Don't know what we're going to do tomorrow, but you know, I'll record it. Yeah, they're talking about more snow coming. So yeah, not good. Not good at all. Well, I'm going to bugger off now. See you later. Goodbye.